やあ、いらっしゃい。
次の予定は決まっていますか？他のサーバントに目移りしないでくださいね。現代風に上品にまとめてみました。郷に行っては郷に従えでしたっけ？似合いすぎて目がくらみましたか？泳いでばかりがバカンスではありません。潤いが増してきました。今年の私は間違いなく世界遺産レベルですね。 次はどんな私になるか楽しみです。せっかく砂漠なのですからエキゾチックな衣装もいいですね。褐色の肌にシルクのベール、ますます魅力的になってしまいますね。レベルアップですね。より良いバカンスを約束します。
そろそろ我
Section 6. Do androids foxes dream of being pampered? Part 2. Let's go. So that's the beast of taming, a fox who just toys with people. I've never been so humiliated. Shall we challenge her again once our damaged spirit origins have recovered? No, if we just keep throwing ourselves at her, we will just have the same problem. We need to come up with a plan. It would be one thing if Koyanskaya was somehow here by mistake and was actually still a beast. But as a moon cancer, she shouldn't have so much magical energy. She must be relying on some kind of trick. What do you think, Master? Well, she said we are free to look around, so let's see what we can find out. You want to gather information, but there's nobody at any of these stores. Everything here is completely automated. Who are we supposed to talk to? Oh, senpai, are you thinking? There are plenty of people here. Let's go talk to them one at a time. Mistress Koyan's too strong? Well, of course she is. I bet she could even beat King Protea now. I mean, you know, she has a 63% approval rating right now, right? That means 63% of the residents of Moon Dubai are allowing her to use their resources. With that kind of support, she's invincible. But never mind that, you people seem like you knew Miss Koyan before she came to Moon Dubai. What was she like back then? Is it true that Koyan of Light is prettier than Koyan of Dark? Nie wiem. Why do I support Koyanskaya? Well, her proposal makes the most sense. The other Moon Cancer's ideals are all too far-fetched, or things I wouldn't want to actually see happen. But Koyanskaya's chosen method is rooted in the logical conclusion of the path of AI's advancement. AI is all-powerful. There's nothing it can't make that humans can. It can produce resources from across the world, ensure they are always distributed equally, and use them to make anything quickly. Jaki był ten tekst z iRobot, czy jakkolwiek to się nazywało? Ten, który jest przerobiony na mema Do you have good game? We have terrible dog shit. Do you know what it means to be all-powerful? It's when you have everything and can get anything. Humans who become dependent on that kind of power would never grow as individuals. So humans becoming pets is the obvious endpoint. That's why I went into this cage. Now that I'm here, I'm more sure than ever I was right. This is the best life. Hey, listen to this. You know what koyan means? Bunny. That's knowledge from the old times, so I doubt anyone else in Mundubai knows it. It's not a word that exists in Russia, but in Kazakhstan, where they also spoke Russian, it was used to mean bunny. So koyan means bunny and skaya is a suffix to create the feminine form, right? Kinda. So the name Koyanskaya means Miss Bunny. I heard you guys talking with the guy 2 cages over, so Miss Koyanskaya of Light is a rabbit, huh? It finally all makes sense. I've been wondering why that was ever since I met her. Huh? Why do I know this thing from the old times? Well, that's thanks to the servant living in the exhibition room. He dresses exactly like a professor. He's the one who told me. If there's something you guys want to know too, you should go talk to him. He can be kind of mean, but he's a real handy resource. You're wondering if Koyanskaya really loves us? If she's just doing this to win our votes? You know, there was a guy who used to wonder those very things. He came to this mall on a mission. He was so hung up on his stupid third-gen AI pride, sure he could expose the Fox woman's true colors. That guy was me. There was another guy here a while back who lost his sense of self and took his own life. That guy will be me. He was probably testing Koyanskaya's proposal for himself, seeing if he really could die for her or not. When she heard what had happened, Koyanskaya applauded him and gave him a great send-off. But then, while I was out walking around later, I caught a glimpse of her standing in front of his cage, solemnly, quietly praying for him. So yeah, she really does love all her pets deeply and quietly, equally. We can all feel it for ourselves. If your plan is to wreck her ratings by spreading nasty rumors about her, don't bother, it won't work. A możemy po prostu unieważnić głosy? Bo wiecie, głos jest nieważny, jeżeli właściciel głosu nie żyje. Man, these people really do trust Koyanskaya implicitly. So it wasn't a fluke that she's currently at the top of the rankings. I don't see any way to disprove her theory. Which means our only option is to find Koyanskaya's weakness. Oh, come to think of it, one of the people we talked to mentioned an exhibition room. Let's see, according to the mall's map, it should be at the far end of the west wing's second floor. Let's go check it out. I wonder who this professor servant could be. Dupkowaty profesor. Może to jest ten tak zwany jaboj? These are recordings of fish swimming. It also almost looks like an archive of Seraph. I'm not seeing anything physical here. It must be that anything on display here is only recorded data. It seems less like an exhibition room and more like a library or a bookstore. This is so exciting. I wonder how we can access its terminal. Touch the tank and call out the record. That is, the fish you want to see. It will sense your brainwaves and come to you. Unfortunately, the search function is not presently working. That makes finding what you want a real pain in the ass. W sumie jego też można nazwać profesorem. Jak się trochę nagnie definicję. So you are the reason the mole was in a tizzy earlier. Mush passion lip, that's everyone you brought with you? Well, at least this mole is relatively sane. Stocking up on what you need shouldn't be too dangerous here. Andersen, you're the professor's servant? And wait, what are you doing at the Koyan Mall? I thought there weren't any Chaldean servants left on Mundubai. Your guess is as good as mine. One moment I wasn't here, the next I was. That's all I know. And so there aren't any other Chaldean servants here, not with that Bibi-Dubai idiot throwing her weight around. I don't want any trouble. Trouble's annoying, so I've just been lounging about here reading. There's nothing else to do. But now it seems the winds are turning. Tell me what's going on. Pay particular attention to the bizarre and outlandish stuff. And now you are all caught up. As Senpai told you, we need to find a way to lower Area E's approval rating. Do you have any ideas, Andersen? When it comes to politicians, the pen truly is mightier than the sword. A politician is always one good scandal away from ruin. In the real world, those consist of things like slush funds, bribes, and dark money. Money constantly changes hands in large-scale urban development projects. Come to think of it, Koyanskaya founded a company that's been renovating buildings around this area too, hasn't she? There might be some underhanded business worth looking into there. Lucky for you, I have the relevant records right here. You might be able to find something on her in there. The records pertaining to City Hall were in Y9, one block over. I see, so there might be an off-the-books ledger in there. Leave this to me. Reviewing documents is one of my areas of expertise. You are not going to go with her? It's a lot to look through for just one person. I would shatter the tank's glass if I tried. I'm only here for combat. I see, the right person for the right job, huh? Sensible. But damn if it's not dull as hell entirely too often. So, what were you doing in here, Andersen? Looking for inspiration, what else? I can't keep up with this Bibi-Dubai business or final boss crap, but the history of Mundubai is fascinating. So far I've only found records leading up to 2300, but it's still great stuff. Listen to this. AD 2000, in this world that was the year AI became a part of human society. At this stage it was still just regarded as a new kind of computer program for helping people with their jobs. AD 2010, a startup launches the first AI designed to serve nursing homes, leading to explosive growth in the AI community. AD 2020, an AI is officially recognized as possessing humanity, making it the first in recorded history to receive human rights. It also says that particular AI was designed only to be a waiter at a cafe. It had no other functionality. That doesn't make sense. An AI that only knows how to serve food is just another computer program. All it would have to do is take orders and carry the food all other machines prepared to customers. It wouldn't require a database, the ability to differentiate between similar things, or a simulated personality. It would just be an automated serving machine with incredibly simple neural activity. So it seems like an exaggeration to say that something capable of only a single function has acquired intelligence. And to give it human rights on top of that. Oh, so you are saying anything with low intelligence and limited capability doesn't qualify as human? How about an infant? Does that not get human rights either? To jest bardzo poważna debata sprzed 10 lat. Well, no, of course it does. Exactly, human rights aren't a matter of a being's abilities. They are conferred when we sense a being is alive. Nie do końca uznajemy niemowlę za niedojrzałą formę człowieka, czyli z automatu jest człowiekiem, czyli ta rozmowa nie jest w sumie wcale aż taka trudna. Czy AI jest niedojrzałym człowiekiem? Nie? Czyli to nie jest ten sam argument? Fuck off? People tend to conflate humanity with intelligence. What they are really talking about though? Imagination. The people of this world must have decided that no matter what sort of being they are, or even if they can only perform a single type of action, anything with an imagination is definitionally human. What if that had happened 20 years later? Then it probably would have delayed AI development by at least 200 years. The fact that AI technology took its first real step forward during a time when problems like pollution, dwindling natural resources and mental health issues were still comparatively manageable, meant humanity could divert far more resources to developing AI than they could have otherwise. Back then, the turning point was a matter of which reaches critical mass first, human stupidity or AI wisdom. And in this world, AI wisdom won. For better and for worse. But we digress, getting back on track. AD 2030, a quantum AI developed in Iceland is the first recorded non-human intelligence to surpass the total collective computational ability of humanity. AD 2050, generational distrust of AI effectively disappears. That is to say, this is the year when the last of the older people who either couldn't or wouldn't adapt to this new technology died. It was also the year when bioethics laws were revised and genetic manipulation became legal. I see, so this is the year when genetic manipulation started extending lifespans and wiping out disease. Looks like it all comes down to AI's computational power and simulation capabilities. They are what allowed for the creation of technologies beyond any human. So by extended lifespans, do you mean immortal? Exactly. Idiots, they will gleefully neglect their mental health for eternity. But when the tiniest way to improve their physique shows up, they are practically rabid for it. The result was that wealthy people who underwent this procedure stopped dying of natural causes altogether. All except for a few of them who eventually got tired of living forever and ended it themselves. What a waste. Anyway, here's the real meat and potatoes. AD 2060, a war broke out between humans. The great powers on the losing side collapsed. Even the winners slid into ruin. AD 2070, humanity elected to turn over its governance to AI. AI began to manage 70% of the world. It then initiated a plan called the Sophia Project. This project involved using AI to guarantee a certain quality of life for everyone on Earth, as well as the construction of a quantum computer on the Moon. The next 200 years were completely peaceful. People never grew old, always had enough to eat, and enjoyed free, fulfilling lifestyles without ever having to work. Then in AD 2200, a new law known as the Great Revision was passed. It decreed that AIs would no longer be relegated to supporting humans, instead they would be equal partners. This was the birth of second-generation AI. Naturally, these AIs were also recognized as possessing human rights, and households run by human and AI couples quickly became the norm. Like the way things are on Moon Dubai. Indeed, AI made humanity's dreams come true, though whether it granted them itself or not is another question. In addition to a peaceful society, another thing this AI-run world enabled was a stable population. Marriage and birth rates declined, but artificial insemination ensured the human population never dropped below a certain point. And let's not forget, people were dying very infrequently too. The ones who wanted children were a tiny minority. But then came AD 2270. This was the beginning of the end for humanity, or rather, the old humanity. Until then, it was believed that the immortality procedure would prevent death from natural causes forever. However, it turned out even that had its limits. The year 2270 was when the first wave of people who underwent lifespan extensions, ironically, in the year 2030 died of old age. The problem was that these procedures had been undertaken 20 years before bioethics laws were revised and genetic manipulation made legal. Although AI had long since perfected the technology, it probably couldn't be made public at the time due to ethical concerns. This scandal shook society to its core. Suddenly it turned out life extension had a limit after all, and the privileged class had access to it long before anyone else. The result was widespread distrust in AI. AD 2280, birth rate continued to decline, even with machines carrying out artificial insemination. Then came AD 2299, the year war broke out between humans and AI. So, not a war just between humans anymore. Needless to say, humanity lost. Hard. Of course they did, how could they not, since AI was superior to humans in every way. I też może dlatego, że oddali AI wszystkie prawa wykonawcze. By the end of the war, 90% of the human population was dead. AI then presented the remaining 10% of humans with one last opportunity, to become AIs themselves. And so in AD 2300, third generation AIs were created and a new humanity was born. There are no detailed records of exactly what transpired during the Human-AI War of 2299, at least not here. My guess is either they are being kept somewhere else or some higher up decided it was better to erase them. I'm back. I went through every record I could find, but looks like it wasn't very helpful. Sorry for wasting your time. No, it wasn't. I couldn't find any records of anything underhanded connected to Koyan's urban development. Koyanskaya may be our enemy, but her business accomplishments are incredible. If anyone should be mayor of this city, it's her. I see, you are saying it, Mash. That must be true. So she's actually the law-abiding type after all, huh? Well, I guess with skills like hers, she wouldn't need to play dirty. Even NFF services business practices were on the up and up from what I heard. Well, that leaves you with only one option left, exploiting her weakness. Koyanskaya's policies may be flawless, but Koyanskaya herself isn't. Try paying a visit to the pleasure zone. You will find her Achilles heel being kept there, safe and sound. What, like a legendary Fox Slayer weapon? There's a Chaldean servant being kept in a capsule over there. It's being treated with the utmost care and caution too. Let's see, I think it says in honor of Nikitic. Really? Nikitic? Well, she probably could put Koyanskaya in her place, but what's she doing here to begin with? Apparently Koyanskaya bought her at retail price when Bibi Dubai went to throw her away. I see, so back then... Yep, she will be a big help if you can save her. if you can free her. Emphasis on if. People always take trouble to protect their treasures. That's why Koyanskaya keeps that horrid monster down there. He calls himself Emperor Persima, and he was the first ever champion to emerge from the Koyan Mall's underground wrestling scene. Okay. Ah! Now hold. Start the count. Ref. 3, 2, 1. Pro Wrestling count 0. Yeah. Nice TKO. Same, that's Emperor Persima. He's got overwhelming power, unbelievable speed, a deafening voice. He's the undefeated champion of the Pleasure Zone, Mundubai's Pro Wrestling Holy Land. Incidentally, the Mundubai Pro Wrestling League was formed 7 days ago. He's its only member. No wonder he's the reigning champ then. Indeed, and he's been a real nuisance. I'd forgotten all about him until you showed up. Now go on, kick his butt, do what you do, Koyanskaya must be brainwashing him or something. He will come back to his senses once you knock him out, I hope. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, over there, that capsule on the wall, it's Nikitich. She's trapped. Welcome to the largest event room in the Koyan Mall. You must be my next challengers. Fine by me. Come on up to the ring. If you can defeat me, you will get to go home with one of the top prizes the Pleasure Zone has to offer. You can face me one at a time, or all at once. I will accept any challenge. Well, now what? It looks like we have to fight him, yes, and we can't hold anything back. He may be brainwashed, but he's still a knight of the round table. It pains me to have to face Percival the Noble in battle, but... excuse me? Is there something else I could have to eat? The processed meal I had in Old Dubai? Would you prefer dessert? Yes, thank you. Please stand back, Mash, I will stop him. Master, please use everything you have in this battle. Mash is right, we can't go easy on this opponent. Oh, here I thought you'd reverted back to a heartless alter ego, but it looks like you are still you. Okay, go on and fight. Slugfests are best seen up close. Though needless to say, I won't be doing any fighting myself. Rider. samej górze. I jeszcze... Ja bym zrobił tak. O, dużo lepiej. Nawet nie mam pojęcia, co mam odpowiedzieć. Ej, tam był cegiek z... Tu za ekranem, zaraz za tym sinem, jest cegiek z Mahoyo, którego w samym evencie Mahoyo nie było. Brzmi bardzo smutno. Czemu on sobie taką krzywdę robi? Przecież gameplay FNAFa jest do dupy. A nie, to jednak nie był cegiek z Mahoyo, to był cegiek z eventu previewowego. Z Prisma Korpsów. Okej, co mu ściąga te buffy? A! Spadają po uderzeniach. Jednej rzeczy nie pamiętam i muszę to sprawdzić. All enemies. I se jeszcze Ignore Invincible nakłada. Aj, lamajo.
誰かを愛せるように決めてブリューヒルで
何事も経験。
はあ地面の芯に抵抗はそこまでです。
やっ
Jeszcze jeden tylko piźniec i będzie rozpiździelony. Nie mam tutaj żadnych gatsów, aż szkoda.
プロですから死ねですおにゃ死ねないとこにしてやるですヒーローがパパパパンとか
Akurat Shiki miała dużo lepszy crit damage w tej turze. Mogłem jej użyć.
ロンギヌスカウントゼロ。まずいな。やっ
Chłop jaki cienki jest.
思考のプロですよくはプロですからキノコでミケをやってやらメインはもちろんキノコあとなんかの肉とその辺の葉っぱ肉本物直接やるですないとこにしてやるですキノコパパパパンとか
どこへ行こうか。光を光を。
いいぞゴミクスダメ主弱豚もう我慢の限界です
やれやれ。
この両手に花の記憶はないけれどいつか誰かを愛せるように決めてブリューヒルでカモンしよ
やっ
Przeprowadzić operację śmierci.
ああ、いやなんだよ。
I wyłączyć muzykę, bo zaraz umrzemy.
じゃない。経験。そこだ。浮世は終わりだ。先に行ってる。
Ej, chuju.
もう一つの清掃よ。光。カウントダウン。ロンギヌスカウントダウン。
さすがに無理戦闘続行不可能マスター退避を推奨します
ほんといい迷惑。
なすすべもなくバッドトリップ
I ask you, are you a saber?
気合い入れてこマガジンチェンジはーいはーいほらほら攻撃攻撃お父さ
どこへ行こうか。いや
行きます。これでいい。行きます。はい、了承。沈み。
Kolejne zwycięstwo Wielkiej Polski.
一応ヒロインですし、当然です。
Ah! Did you win? He's still standing? After all that? I know Percival is tough, but... It's okay, Mash. That was just the wake-up call I needed. Sorry to worry you. Oh, he blushing. And I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If possible, I'd appreciate it if you didn't ask how this happened. So how did this happen? What did I just know? I suppose you all have a right to know. It all started when I first woke up here. I had what I can only describe as a magical energy hangover. I was overcome by vertigo, a splitting headache and a wave of nausea. I was barely even half conscious. Then Koyanskaya showed up and offered me a drink she said would clear my hangover right up, but only if I signed something. Unfortunately, that something turned out to be a wicked exploitative contract. By the time I realized my mistake, it was too late. I had been turned into the guardian of this ring against my will. Now, would it be okay if I went back to my old name? I'd also appreciate it if you would refrain from mentioning this to the other knights of the Round Table. Okej, panie Persima. I see. You want to go ice fishing, huh? Do you know how cold it gets up north? I see. No, I can do it. I can definitely do it. I'd rather not do it, but I can do it. What? You want to steal honey too? No, don't be selfish, Yaskaya. You want to make the polar bears sad? Be happy with the raspberry jam I already made. Maybe we should let her sleep a little more? Wah! Is that you, Master? It is. I can tell. Ha! That was a good wake-up. Morning, everyone. I, Dobrynia Nikitich, am here in response to your call. Oh, but what are we doing here? The last thing I remember is being in the Burj Khalifa's observatory. It's no use, I have no idea. All I can remember is the words Emperor Persima. Master, what's going on? You woke me up for a reason, right? A final boss showdown to decide how humanity ended. BB Dubai and BB Cosmo. 7 Moon Cancers and Koyanskaya's leading the polls. Okay, I understand. I knew BB Dubai was a bad guy. She might have beat me before, but next time I will be ready. Of course, I will fight with you, Master. I will help however I can too. This may not be our world, but I still can't just stand idly by while an election to decide the end of humanity takes place. Glad to have you two back with us. Although there's one thing I don't understand. I know Bibi Dubai captured Nikitic. Przy okazji, jak mam tak już tutaj być, to jest CG z eventu letniego 6? Czyli tego horrorowego. Tu jest CG z Agarty. To jest Tunguska. Tutaj jest Sin. Tu była, tak jak mówiłem, ta Prisma Corps. To jest z Karano Kyokai eventu. Tam się zaczyna, jak mamy ten króciutki sen, gdzie spotykamy Wojtshiki. Nie jestem pewien, czym jest ten tutaj widok nieba. Może być z każdego. I coś znajduje się za maszą, nie wiem, bo jest taka szeroka. But I thought you disappeared when that observation light hit you, Percival. So how are you still here? Right, I was wondering about that myself. I think someone must have rescued me, not Bibi Dubai, obviously. I remember I was teleported away right before that. Czemu? Czat znowu mi się... Kurwa mać. Nawet ten się zaczął zawieszać. Jak się podoba nowe Summer? Mam taki bardzo fajny napisany komentarz na temat jednego z serwantów. W sumie nawet dwóch. Są 3 rzeczy. Pierwsza jest taka, że Nasu jest cwany skurwiel, bo napisał... Czemu się nie pojawiło? Chujowe gówno, nie chce mi teraz pokazać... Nie chcę się zacząć od sekundy, gdzie zapisałem link. Nieważne. No, Nasu jest szczwany skurwol, bo były pokazane autografy na miejscu i Nasu podpisał to Summer będzie B i G. Ciekawe, co miał przez to na myśli. Oczywiście, że nie chodziło o to, że będzie najlepsza na świecie. Chodziło o to, że będzie duża baba i przyniesie... Co to był za dźwięk? I przyniesie duże piwo. Napisałem taki śmieszny komentarz, że ten event Nasu pisał z Zunem na spółkę. Bo po pierwsze, najpewniej welfarem będzie Shimiomaru, ale brytyjska, zwana Habenianem, a jedną z eseserek jest wielka baba trzymająca hektolitr piwa w dłoni. Wyobraź sobie taką cysternę piwa. To powiedział Zun do Nasu i Nasu powiedział: o kurwa. A ile jest srania się na Twitterze. Twitter jest okropnym miejscem, jeżeli ktoś chce dyskutować na temat fejtów. No. Patrz na tego... Nie widziałem żadnych lików. Patrz na tego Habeniana. Nie dość, że ma ten sundress 3-warstwowy, to jeszcze pod spodem ma chyba One Piece'a. Pływaczki z kocimi łapami. I wielka czapa, w której może pływać. Strzelam, że to Rider i będzie na tej czapce pływać. Czy to są prawdziwe liki, czy po prostu ktoś obrysował wzdłuż konturów tych postaci, bo mamy kontury postaci. No. Na Twitterze nie da się o tym gadać, bo powiesz, że ej, nawet całkiem fajne summer i przyjdzie hop z nikiem Ruchacz Kojanska i 3000 i powie: ten event jest tak chujowy, że ja już kurwa nie mogę. Ciekawe dlaczego. Ciekawe czego on chciał. Co tu jest drugie? Spodziewable. Też widziałem ludzi próbujących gaslightować siebie i wszystkich wokół, że to jest randomowy pik. Kurwa. Czy ty wchodziłeś na jakąkolwiek stronę z artami przez ostatni rok? Swoją drogą ma prawie rozebrane gacie. I uważam to za bardzo zabawne. A z tymi zapięciami też już widziałem zabawne arty. No, to było bardzo fajne. I co Tom już też widzieliśmy. A na koniec pokazali jeszcze to. Ja byłem bardzo zadowolony. Idę o zakład, że jednym z ascendów tego czegoś będzie Beni Alter. Ma podajnik na piwo w kształcie wróbla i szpatułę do takoyaki, do okonomiyaki.
もうね、一番わかりやすかったね。
Widziałem już kontury, bo pokazali też kontury i widziałem spekulacje różne. Ja potrzebuję dwie strony otworzyć. A, jeszcze chłopcy byli. Zaraz do nich wrócimy. O. Ameryczkańcy znaleźli polskie firmy spożywcze. Jest bardzo, no mnie to w sumie nie śmieszy, bo powiem co to znaczy Bartnik. No ale nadal. A, tutaj wlazłem po to, żeby mieć dostęp do obserwantów. Tutaj jest to. I nie mam nigdzie zapisanej tej listy. Nawet fajny był sztrym, ale żebym drugi raz czekał do 6 rano na takie pierdoły, to ja tak nie potrafię. Mogę sobie co najwyżej włączyć go na YouTubie, wyłączyć telefon i zaraz po obudzeniu to na szybko przejrzeć. Przed jeszcze wejściem na jakiekolwiek strony. Ale jak to już jest? A nie, dobra, to jest fejkowe. Przeglądam internety, patrzę... Co jest, kurwa? A potem sobie przypomniałem, że sam przecież robiłem takie obrazki i umiem rozpoznać. Gdzie ja mam te sylwety? JP News. A i też na kanał japoński FGO wleciała AMV-ka Resonate. Czyli Shinsengumi Gudagudy. Pioseneczki. O, mam. Ale chujowa jakość. I oczywiście, że Reddit nie pozwala spojrzeć na to lepiej. Dobra, odpalę to w gimpie. Fakt, zgubiłem linka. Potem będzie. No, po pierwsze są chłopcy. Są to chłopcy, których można się było spodziewać. Byłem prawie pewien, że on już dostał tego skina. Paradowali różnymi wersjami od ilu już lat? Z 3 co najmniej 4 lata nawet będą, jak Bediver lata w różnych formach tego kostiumu i w końcu jakiś dostał grywalny. No. Hasan wygląda cool. A jaki szczęśliwy jest. A Dante wygląda, jakby się wyrwał ze szmateksu, zanim jeszcze zdążyli go prawidłowo odziać, czyli tak jak powinien. Wygląda tak slutowo, jak powinien. A, dobra. Aha, gówno mi to da. No to jest on. A tutaj mamy... To muszę odpalić tak. No, to mamy nasze sylwetki. I one są dość oczywiste. Znaczy, przynajmniej jedna. To jest biszone. Myślałem przez chwilę, że to Shuten, ale jednak ma troszeczkę inne rogi. I Shuten raczej by nie miała tych krótkich ponytelików na tyle łba. Widziałem, że to ponoć ma być ta Lochi. Ta część łba mi coś nie pasuje, więc zaraz sobie zobaczymy. Z drugiej strony to ma być kurza łapa, więc pewnie jo. A to jest niepewne. Stawiałbym, że albo Kojanskaja, albo Bakin. Tył głowy wygląda bardzo jak Ikusahime. Jak się nazywała ta baba z Hakeidenu? A widziałem też inną fajną rzecz, którą tutaj by można było podłożyć i to było ładnie obrysowane. Tu jest, to jest tak, tutaj na głowie siedzi kot, tutaj jest ten, duża kokarda z tyłu głowy i ktoś to tak ładnie obrysował, że wychodzi len. Ja to może jeszcze znajdę. Bo oczywiście, że tego nie polajkowałem i teraz będę szukał. Czekaj chwilę. O, to jest jedna dobra rzecz. Dużo lepszej jakości sylwetki. Gdzie ty jesteś? O, kolejną ciekawą rzeczą jest to, że ilość nóg w tym ciulstwie jest przerażająco dziwna. Muszę znaleźć tą sylwetkę, bo ona była takim pięknym taką piękną formą kurde. Nadal jestem pewien, że Toko będzie na aniversary. Jasna dupa. A mówią, że w internecie nic nie ginie. Może jej nie ginie, ale zostaje zasypane pod garścią slopu. O, jest Nasu. Nie, nie znajdę. Wyszukiwarka na Twitterze jak zawsze jest bezużyteczna. kolei. A, też to coś tutaj wyglądało mi przynajmniej jak Onono Komachi i to by było bardzo zabawne, gdyby Onono Komachi razem z ojcem była jako jeden serwant. Bo te części mają dużo sensu. A i zaraz pogadamy o likach, bo widzę tutaj kawałek lika. Nie wygląda to zbyt prawidłowo. Tu mamy lepszą grafikę. Nogi są problemem. Co to jest? Tu jest jakiś ogon. Tu idzie jakiś sznurek, jakby to mogła być... Jakby to mógł być łuk. I to idzie nawet tutaj, jeszcze w górę. Więc to jest takie wielkie gówno. Tutaj chyba jest druga połowa tego. Sporo ogni. Tutaj jest łeb, rogi. Ten... Nie warkocz, tylko... kucyk, taki długi. Jak to chyba jest jak to jest Lucia Alter. Lucia Crimson Weave. W formie Archer. Tutaj widzę chyba... Ech, to czasem nie jest... Nie, to nie jest część tego. Nie. Dobrze, że mamy tą lepszą wersję. Bo dzięki temu widzimy, że te niektóre części się ze sobą pokrywają, cholera. I ciula byśmy rozpoznali bez tego. Bo tutaj są jedne nogi. Tu są drugie nogi. Co to jest? Im dłużej patrzę na tego kota na głowie, tym bardziej jestem pewien, że to jednak jest lan. Zaraz zobaczmy tego lika. To jest coś nie tak z tym. Jeżeli to jest prawda, to jest pierwsza postać, która naprawdę mi się nie podoba akurat z tego zestawu. Bo potrzebujemy dwie King Protee w jednym evencie? Jako osobne postaci? Z drugiej strony mamy już 3 SSR-ki, więc to by była SR-ka. No. Pamiętaj, że z tego samego lika dostaliśmy też expression sheet do Dyrektor Morgan. To, że ma 3 zestawy, to jest trochę niepokojące. Ale tu mi nadal coś nie pasuje. Dowiemy się za 1,5 tygodnia. Nie, za rok dostaniemy Passion Lip Alter. A mogli w to miejsce dać Bakin? I remember I was teleported away right before that light enveloped me. Of course, it was a potent spell, so it left me with a hangover and no memory, which played right into Koyanskaya's hands. Anyway, I wasn't the only one who was teleported away. I heard the same sound coming from over there where Karnasta was standing. Really? Then Karna's still somewhere on Moon Dubai too. Of course, a warrior of his caliber would never disappear without a fight. I don't know who teleported us or why, but whoever they are, I think they are on Kaldia's side. So the enemy might not be completely unified then. Good to know. But for now, let's focus on Koyanskaya. She's been naughty and she needs to be taught a lesson. Do you have some sort of skill that will be effective against her? Nope. Yaskaya's a strong girl. I'd lose if I fought her normally. Then you are going to persuade her? Coming from you, I'm sure she will listen to whatever you have to say. Nope, I can't persuade her either. Once Yaskaya makes up her mind, there's no change in it. If we fought her now, she'd wipe us all out for sure. Smiling like a proud parent. Mash is Pogi. Then what are we supposed to do? Don't worry, Master, we can still win. You told me what happened in the mall here, and you told me what those AIs in the cages told you. That gave me the answer. Yaskaya's an even better girl than I knew. Just give me a little time before we go fight her, and I promise I will put an end to this area's dominance. Mało jest rzeczy, których bardziej nie cierpię w internecie niż ludzi, którzy nie tagują swoich postów odpowiednio. Nie ma szans. Czas skończyć sekcję 6. We are back, Koyanskaya. Oh, and here I thought you'd have wrapped up your shopping and returned to old Dubai by now. But here you are, back to challenge me again. You brought a larger team? Oh, so you don't understand how outclassed you are. Or perhaps you thought I would take it easy on you now that Nikitich is with you. That very naivety is absolutely infuriating. No more mercy, I will crush you all with a single bite. Huh? That's strange. Am I coming down with something? I can't seem to transform into my beast body. It's almost like I've lost some of my power. Yep, take a look at that board. What area is approval rating now? What do you mean? Of course it's... Huh? 0%? But why? How could it fall so far so quickly? Well, you see... I wanted to talk to you. I heard you all volunteered to go in these cages even though you are all powerful AIs. Why is that? Are you tired of working? Or do you just want to relax and do nothing like me on Sundays? Of course not, we are AIs, we don't get tired or anything. Working isn't difficult for us. We just felt there was more to life than that, like there's something else we should be doing. Obejrzałem dzisiaj 3. odcinek Ghost in the Shell i była tam bardzo zabawna forma przedstawienia tego, jak mogłaby wyglądać dyskusja AI na temat buntu. None of us could figure out what it might be though. We are missing something we truly need. Then we learned about Mistress Koyanskaya's annihilation proposal and our joy levels maxed out. Yeah, we don't want to be lazy, we just want to be loved. Are you low-spec idiots? You are, aren't you? You are AI. How could you just abandon your duties because you thought something else might be more interesting? Besides, love is relative. It looks different to different people. So what, you will just take whatever love you can get from whoever gives it? Of course not, you don't get it. We all love Mistress Koyanskaya. We hold her in the highest esteem. Her mind is divine, she loves all her pets deeply and equally. Do you have an idea how miraculous that is? There have only been a handful of people in all of human history capable of such a thing. Her love is as pure and forgiving as the Messiah's, assuming any such person actually existed. A, bo oni nie mają historii sprzed 2000 roku. The point is, this is the kindest and most merciful end humanity could ever hope for. Yeah, I can't think of a kinder, gentler or more selfish method of extinction. You people are incredibly cruel. Poor Koyanskaya. Getting stuck with all of you really screwed her over. What? How dare you? How could you mock our choice? How could you mock Mistress Koyanskaya's proposal? You said it yourselves. Koyanskaya grieved for an AI who took their own life. She was absolutely destroyed over it. She wished they could have lived longer. But she could never say that, because she simply wanted them to be happy. Even to the moment they died. That's how she feels about each and every one of you, and that is why you are so cruel. So you get your happy ending, yes, but at what cost? Say there were a billion people on Earth at the end. That would mean Yaskaya would have to suffer that grief a billion times over. Have you ever heard the story of the rabbit that threw itself onto a bonfire to feed an ascetic? If so, you dummies clearly missed the point. The loss of a pet is a devastating blow to its owner. Never underestimate it. Oh man, she's right. This is awful. We can't put Mistress Koyanskaya through that kind of grief. Come on, everyone. No more being pets for us. Let's go support a more productive form of annihilation. You are kidding me. That's why they abandoned me? How pure-hearted are these AIs? Extremely. It's why they supported you to begin with, and it's why they understood why it was wrong. Now all that's left is to fight. You might be a good girl, Yaskaya, but you've sure been naughty. But don't worry, Master and I will teach you a good lesson. I'm not one to give up just because my ratings went down. This dark side of me may not care for casinos, but if I have to further Project Aiming by focusing on pleasure and indulgence, then I will do just that. But first I'm going to make sure you never interfere with my plans again. You want a fight? Yeah, I've got it. Okay. Po co ja mam to wszystko cały czas połączone? I may be stupid. Set nie kcicić. Set one of these. Okej. Mój nick cicić jeszcze nie jest przelewelowany. Jakby tak założyć coś, co actually nam pomoże. Niektórzy ludzie nie powinni mieć prawa głosu.
オルテナウス疑似リンク解除。神明東映保管。これは多くの道、多くの夢を過ぎた連合の城。証明せよロードキャメロット。突破キャンセルだぞ。セイキャンセル。ウィステリアンハスキードラコーンマジック。まあまあ少し落ち着きましょう。運は天に、鎧は胸に、手柄は足にあり。全力でいきます。おいぶっ飛べー。キャンセルなあ。キャンセルにゃー。うなれ白金4機と車がかりの陣。ウィステリアンハスキー流星乱舞マジック。
Fuck. Tak blisko.
時短装填済みです。お任せあれ。前にバシャーン。キャンセルライドオン。キャンセルインターセプター。キャンセル日向の匂い、火薬の匂い。じゃんじゃじゃーん。見てこの躍動、天を揺るがすエンジン。私守備に走りました。さあ支配してあげましょう。もう少し撃て。雨のように。影？美味しいですかそれ。さあ、いい君よ、血の大河を渡れ。クラデニェツ・ズメイタタール。有料兵器と認めましょう。やめろ。無駄ですよ。ライドオン。無駄ですよ。ぴょんぴょんぴょん。
Mogę mi dać buffa do krytyki.
もうふっと先に寝る。せーのよっと。人は輝くもの。それじゃちょっと気合いおま。いざ参る。天神毘沙門天が真意を抜き放つは今ぞ。美天発想知らないの太刀。有料兵器と認めましょう。押し通る。無駄ですよ。無駄ですよ。無駄ですよ。無駄ですよ。かしこみかしこみ。恐れ多くはイザナギの国づくりの大剣の。 これが私のツングスカナイトライブ。帰ってご飯食べ私に分からずと。お問い合わせは私まで。楽しいぞ。来い、我が相棒。いつでもボコボコにするぞ。楽しいぞ。了解で。インターセプターキャンセル。さあ、キャンセルだぞ。キャンセル。かわいいきっと。あぶり焼きでございますか。参りましょう。そろでき行くぞ。いざ空へ。クラデに包めいたたる。恐れを知らないのかしら。
Miło, że to NP może i ma tylko jedną formę używalną, ale przynajmniej ma animację zmiany tej formy. Nie to co Eibuki. Nie za dużo tego gówna? Jeszcze całą to ile to będzie trwało.
Dare de are. 戦う心があるのなら楽しくな。お任せあれ。神明東映保管。これは多くの道、多くの夢を過ぎた連合の城。証明せよロードキャメロット。水上スキーだ。キャンセル。走れ HD1100。お問い合わせは私まで。お行きなさい。あぶり焼きでございます。優しく優しく楽しくな。
Tylko dwa ma.
楽しくな。お任せあれ。行くぞ。いざ空へ。クラデに包めいたたる。行ってくる。恐れを知らないのかしら。キャンセル。ライドオン。キャンセル。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。
Jestem prawie pewien, że Masz miała na sobie Invincible. A, dobra. Nullify buff.
申し訳ありません。一旦後方に下がって。もうふっと消えたれ。
Damn, I really need to build my characters, huh? And my team.
見守っていてくださいませ。叙情的。
運は天に、鎧は胸に、手柄は足。バイクって最高ですね。
Oh. Fuck. A, bo zmieniłem strój, fuck. Akurat wtedy, kiedy był potrzebny tamten.
優しく優しく。それじゃ楽しくな。
Ten pi mogę sobie darować.
我が伝説、我が偉業、これなるは悪の大河。有名消えて認めます。
天使、今ここに全ての毘沙門天が一つ立ち、知らない。有料兵器と認めましょう。
No i jednak dobrze użyłem.
楽しくなくては戦い無駄ですよ。どうぞごゆっくり。あってないですが、あんておしゃくちょっと味見の場、鉄の傘はありまして。 よっと。
Pomysła. Miałem pomysła.
宝刀よ、我が命運を開け。いざ毘沙門天の加護ぞあり。 美天発想、知らない。やりはれ。何かライドオン。何かそこです。アクセル全開。死ねー。何か
明白な事実ほど誤解を与えやすい。勝敗の結果さえ。
I'm sorry you lost because of us, Mr. Skojanskaya, but hey, don't sweat it. Your happiness is more important than ours, Mr. Skojan. We should have realized it sooner. Adieu. I still believe your proposal is the best, which is exactly why I'm changing my vote. Farewell. I know they've got no chance of winning, but I think I will support Area A next. Anyway. Oh, don't get rid of this place though. I still want to come back and use it. Thank you for everything, Mistress Koyanskaya. We will always be your biggest fans. They all left at once. You lose, Koyanskaya. I trust this means you will remove yourself from the pool of candidates? I suppose this does mean it's time for me to pack it in. How ironic, my plans hinged on love, and love is what unraveled them. This is exactly why humans are such a pain. Well, I'm done. I can't put up with this anymore. Fine, go ahead, do what you will with me. Shatter my spirit core, sell me on the slave market as a useless fox. I no longer have the will to resist. Just behaving yourself will do, or you could join us. No, I'm afraid I can't do that. Because as you can see, I'm about to disappear. Looks like I will be heading back to Kalia before you. Coward. Oh no, did I hit you too hard? I'm sorry, Askaya, forgive me. Your attacks did stink, Nikitich, but no. This is happening automatically. Now that I've lost my motivation as a moon cancer, I can't stay here in Moon Dubai. It makes sense, really, since I don't have a master right now, so please don't worry about me. I see. Damn, I was looking forward to fighting alongside you. Perhaps some other time. As for you, Lord Marcisław, if there's anything you'd like to ask me, you may want to hurry. I'm already disappearing. Who asked you to become a moon cancer? Good question. I suspect you already have an inkling. Naturally, it wasn't BB Dubai. The only person who could ask me to join something as serious as a final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown is someone I consider a friend and equal. I could never turn down a request from her, no matter her intentions. Anyway, that was a fun question. Thank you for that. As a token of my appreciation, I will tell you something I think you will want to hear. Could you come over here, Lord Marcisław? I don't mind sharing this with everyone else, but it is a private matter, so... It's okay, I'm sure she won't try to hurt me anyway. My, how gallant. Not to worry, I only want to tell you about a certain master. I'm the only one left who knows what exactly he was trying to accomplish in Olympus. Now, if you will excuse me... Wow, niby nam powiedziała, ale tak naprawdę nie powiedziała. That's all. I doubt this information will be of any use to you now, but I think you should have it anyway. Why now? Because I'm both capable and considerate. More importantly, because I felt like it. Or maybe it's the price I had to pay for pretending to be one of the foreign god's disciples for as long as I did. Alright everyone, farewell. I wish you luck in defeating the remaining 6 moon cancers. And in protecting a future for humanity that will make you want to cover your ears. Section 7. Invader Bunny. Old Dubai? Hell no, I'm not going anywhere that doesn't have air conditioning. Besides, why do you think I helped you? I wanted things here to be quiet. So no, I'm staying right here. Besides, there's more I want to find out. Go back to your base without me. And just to be clear, don't go around telling anyone I'm with you. I wouldn't last a second if one of the other moon cancers decided to attack me. However, don't be afraid to stop by with treats. I hear pastries are especially popular in Moon Dubai right now. Cake is also great for a tired mind, preferably a rich chocolate cake, lots of icing. I still can't quite believe it. This old Dubai looks almost exactly like Dubai on Earth. It's hot here, but it seems like fun. I like it. It is really hot though. Hey, you made it back safely. Welcome back, Miss Marsh. Thank you. Has anything changed in old Dubai? Nope, it's a picture of peace. Not a single attack from any of the other areas. But never mind that. You were amazing. I can't believe you actually defeated Area A's Moon Cancer. The 63% of votes she had are still all up for grabs, but they should go to other areas soon. There might not be much difference in Area C's rating, but at least things should be on more even ground now. Percival Nikitic, so I wasn't seeing things, it's really you. I can't believe it. Yeah, how are you here? Oh, really? I see. So you two are responsible for Area E's downfall. Well, you two are a Knight of the Round Table and a Russian hero. Yeah. Even in an unfamiliar land, you are still as dependable as ever. Po raz kolejny język angielski nie potrafi rozróżnić między Rusią a Rosją. Not at all, if anything, you are the one who deserved to be praised, Bartholomew. Well done keeping Master and Mash safe so far. It's true, I wish the others could have seen the way you piloted that ship. Honored as I am to hear you say that, Master, I was just doing what I could to survive. I didn't actually fight. Alright, now that you two are here, we should go visit Jinako. She will want to meet you and hear about what happened in Area E. That will get us out of the sun too. Nice cool rooms are the best place for conversation. Jacqueline will be glad to make us some drinks too. Way to go, guys! Congrats on your victory. The chai is always yummy here, but thanks to you, it's extra yummy today. I was just hoping you might be able to lower Koyanskaya's rating a little bit, but you went and beat her. Things never go this well for me. That said, it's not like I wanted Koyanskaya to go away or anything. She's still technically a servant on Humanity's side, so it would have been nice if she'd stuck around. And it's not like I don't feel a little guilty about making her leave, even if she is the one who chose to do it. You have nothing to feel bad about, Jinako. Yaskaya left with no regrets. She may be astonishingly intelligent, but she's still a beast at heart. She left because she'd already done what she wanted. Done what she wanted, huh? Now I wonder just how serious Koyanskaya was about all this. Her plan to make everyone into pets sounds less like annihilation than it does terminal care or something. Definitely not quite the same thing as Bibi Dubai's definition for how humanity met its demise. Then again, I guess you could say my humans died by shutting themselves into wrong proposal is pretty similar. About that, aside from moon cancers, why can we still not tell servant classes apart here? I've been wondering about that too. Broadly speaking, there seem to be 3 categories. Right, it's kinda complicated, but I will tell you what I know. Just like moon cancers have their own faction, servants on Moon Dubai have their own faction too. First there's your side, Chaldean servants. So Percival, Mash, Nikitic, Lip, Anderson, who's apparently still at the Koyan Mall, and me. Oh, do you fall under that heading, Jinako? Not exactly, I'm more on the Moon Dubai side than the Kalia side. But since I was summoned here from Chaldea's Spirit Origin Graph, I guess you could say I'm half Chaldean too. Anyway, in general, I think you can count on Chaldean servants to help you, Marcisław. They are all ultimately on Humanity's side. That would mean Bibi Cosmos a Chaldean servant too. She left Lip and King Protea here, and they've both been a big help to us. What about Koyanskaya? Is she not on Chaldea's side? She might have been summoned from Chaldea's Spirit Origin Graph too, but no, she's not. She became a moon cancer after someone else in Moon Dubai summoned her here. Based on what we know now, I'd expect that someone is Bibi Dubai. What about Astolfo and Edison? They both had masters of their own, so what category do they fall under? One type of Moon Dubai AI is qualified to be masters themselves, third gens who were originally human themselves. As the new humanity, those AIs use parameters from what they were when they were still just regular humans. So servants summoned by AI masters like Astolfo and Edison are firmly anti-Chaldea and anti-humanity. I mean, neither of them were like the ones you knew at Chaldea, right? That's why. True, they were stranger than normal. A bit. Servants summoned by Moon Dubai Masters all automatically become Moon Cancers too. Those are the artificial Moon Cancers I told you about before. They are the ones from Area A, D, E, F and I. Though in Koyanskaya's case she had Bibi Dubai make her a Moon Cancer after she volunteered to compete in the final boss showdown. Then a Moon Dubai Master didn't summon her here, which means someone else did, resulting in her being both Chaldean and not Chaldean. That would explain why she looked after me when she found me unconscious, and also why she brainwashed me. Whereas if I'd been transported to Astolfo Edison's area, I'd probably have been executed on the spot. You certainly wouldn't have been made an emperor. I'd prefer we not discuss that, if you don't mind. Why, what happened? Come to think of it, you never did tell us how you met back up with the others, Percival. Ahem. Anyway, that just leaves the servants who were moon cancers to begin with. So far the only ones of those we know about are Bibi and you, Lady Jinako. Actually, the one in Area H is a natural moon cancer too. Natural moon cancers like us manifested on Moon Dubai without anyone summoning us. I don't know why that is, but I get the feeling it wasn't random. It's almost like there's a duty we have to fulfill. Oh well, duty really isn't my thing, so I'm just gonna shut myself up in here like always. Anyway, those are the servant categories here. To run down who's in what category: Caldia, Mash, Lip, Bartholomew, Percival, Nikitich, Andersen, King Protea, and maybe Koyanskaya. Artificial moon cancers: Astolfo, Edison, Kazura Drop. The self-proclaiming Great Angel of the Sea in Area A, and possibly controversially Koyanskaya. Then we have natural moon cancers: me, Bibi Dubai, Bibi Cosmo, and the mysterious moon cancer in Area H. That should be all of them, unless I left anyone out. Speaking of natural moon cancers. So you noticed, Master? I did too, just now. For that matter, I noticed it when we first got here, but nobody said anything. Were we just not saying it before? But no, that's... Did Jinako make a mistake in her categorization? Yeah, we do know another moon cancer, the avatar of a major Latin American city. It's... Ah, now what? We are under attack. Some very dangerous looking people have all the Dubai surrounded. They are attacking from the air. By the time our lookout noticed, it was already too late. Let's go. Thank you, this way. Our militias know much for them. Oh hey, you are all living just like that? I'm really glad we can count on you, but I was hoping one of you would stay behind to protect me. Is everyone okay? Who's attacking us? The mechanized soldiers, but they are upgraded their specs even more. They can fly, we can't land a hit on them, and even when we do, it doesn't so much as scratch their armor. Gdzie jest Elvis? They're incredibly accurate too. Those are nothing like the soldiers who would just spray bullets every... Whoa! All of you get to the shelter of the buildings. We will deal with the enemy soldiers. I know you wouldn't let us down, Miss Marsh. Good luck, Master Guys. Good luck, Master Guy. It's Master Chief. We can handle Edison's mechanized soldiers easily.
敵の命脈我が小中にあり皆の者続けにゃ
おお、よしよし。よーし、良い風だ。ふわふわする。
Fuck?
はあ、むにゃむにゃ。できるぞ。
我が義を見よ。手柄は足にあり運は天にあり。はあ、押してまいる。いたぶってみよう。痛いのか。はっ。
Za cholerę mi się tutaj nie podoba.
Yasashiku, yasashiku. Tanoshiku na. Waga densetsu. Waga igyo. Kore naru wa aku no taiga. Tomo ni kiete nakunare! バシャーン。地の上を見たぞ。そこだ、食らえ。
Shadows single tar... Kurwa.
本当に良いのか。押してま我が義いいでしょ。仕方ないの。ま、適当に遊んでやるかな。なんじゃ、もう終わってしまうのか。つまらんつまらんつまらんいたぶってみよう。
え
優しく優しく。
本気など出さんが。行くぞ。いざ空へ。クラデニェツツメイタタール。やったぞ。バシャーン。
Kurwa mać! Serio?
押して、オンベイ押してまいる。 美点発動車係の陣いやー吹き飛べ一つあと少量いや鎧は胸にあり押してまいる押してまいるはあ風化雪月狂い酒発火両論運は天にありこれが我へという魔よ我が宿は腐敗の先人天よ変幻の鱗に閉ざされる天地退色が悪に飲まれる地アスラシュレーシタはあつまらん
Those are Tametomo mobile fighters. They are too strong, too fast. I can't hold them back. Leap, thank you. Bartholomew, would you cover me? The enemy has been targeting me from behind. I have been unable to avoid taking damage. If you guard my back, we can handle one enemy unit on our own. I'm sorry, I can only handle one too. How many of these things are there? Straszne kłamstwo, bo Lip jest AOE. Może załatwić od 3 do 6. See, luckily we can hold them off on our own, but that will change if even one more shows up. Don't let them get to the main street. That's where we send the non-combatants. Just one of these things would massacre everyone there. Don't worry, my only target is the moon cancer violating the rules. I have no intention of robbing Mondubai's citizens of their lives, at least for now. That voice, is that... She got the grabby hand. Good day, Chaldeans. Congratulations on defeating Koyanskaya. But you've gone too far. You should have started with the likes of Astolfo. Bibi Dubai is very upset at having lost her most promising moon cancer candidate. A myślałem, że jak któryś przegra, to znaczy, że zasłużył. Czyli co, jednak nie jest tak, jak mówi. Czyli kłamała. Moon cancers are discouraged from direct attacks on each other. That privilege is reserved for me. What's going on? Have you gone over to Bibi Dubai's side, O Moon Elemental? No, I haven't. I support Bibi Dubai's thinking and the principles underpinning the city wholeheartedly, which is why I formed a sister city alliance. I am Japan, the Lake of the Moon. I have always been an avatar of a city named for the moon. What's so strange about me becoming a sister city to Moon Dubai? Siostrzane miasta to jest koncept bardzo z dupy, więc nic dziwnego. O panie, to ty na mnie spojrzałeś, zabijemy ją już? Huh? But I thought your sister city was Nagoya. Silence. I'm being serious here. Unless you want to be crushed beneath my heel. Jest w swoim tsundere arku teraz. That's what going over to the other side is, you city slut. You know, now that I think of it, you were fawning all over Dubai even while you kept acting superior. O, ktoś to w końcu nazwał po imieniu. Dubai is an excellent city, that is a fact. Prosperity and hardship are two sides of the same coin. To make an enormous city like this flourish requires hard labor from countless people. In that sense, Dubai and I are aligned. That is why I synchronized with Bibi Dubai. I am a divine spirit no longer. I am Tenochtitlan, spirit and rabbit of the moon. You may call me Tenochtitlan Bunny. Can I call you stupid? Silence! Ah, this is awful. So you have been in cahoots with Bibi Dubai since we got here? No, I wondered why I had become a moon cancer too. I just didn't worry about it as I noticed no adverse effects. Any doubts I may have had were dispelled as I grew to know Moon Dubai. Everything I do for the good of this city. I am the captain of Bibi Dubai's royal guard, and the protector of my beloved Dubai frame. Now I am here to purge the city of Moon Cancer Jinako, who has violated the rules by choosing to help you. Stand in my way and I will eliminate you. Behold, as I demonstrate my authority, one that by rights shouldn't be possible on the moon. Czyli co, znowu powtórka z Belta. Czyli co, znowu potrzebujemy serwanty latające. Jakie rulery latają? We may be fucked. Z drugiej strony muszę się upewnić. W razie co zawsze mogę jej po prostu spuścić w pierdol. Ruler. Ja co? Nieważne. Załatwimy ją po staremu. Ej, chwila, nie to. Nie mam. Była szansa, że go dostanę, ale na tej GSSR-ce nie poleciał. Czego ja... A, tak. Ta. Dobrze się składa, bo to rura. Gdzie ona jest? Tu. Trzecia forma lata, tak? Chyba nie. A to nieważne. Najwyżej dostanie stuna i szybko zginie. Niech tam da trochę gwiazdków i będzie dobrze. Do tego zabijemy ją. Może nie tym. O. Czy ja zapomniałem zmienić? Tak.
市民税取り立てちゃおっと月の虜にしてあげる。
Co? Czemu Echan nie dostała stuna? Proszę Echan na ekran. Artoria Face Dragon Numerish Notification. Co? Nie ma weak to Enuma Elish. Ciekawe. A no tak, bo jest star. Ona jest star. Humanoid, Hominid, Servant, King, Roundtable Knight, Servant, Seven Knights Classes, Spaceflight, Able Servant. Zmienili nazwę Flight na Spaceflight? No to wygląda. Są dwa różne. jest gorzej. Tu nie chodzi o latające serwanty, tu chodzi o serwanty kosmiczne. Fuck. Głównie natura.
それでフライそこです出て行きなさい買いかぶりですよ会心的です買いかぶりですよこれでいい行きますこれでいい皆様目を閉じて
Fuck.
書きますはい書かなければ星空の下死と生を超えゆく糸澄みの信仰ロマントロンプルイユの彼方でステールナフト星様のような沈み
Nawet jeszcze nie krytnęła, ja pierdolę.
家は大切に行きますね
O,
月の虜にして
ej, ty się boisz, nie masz się ruszać. Am I a fucking joke?
はいふっ嬉しいはい
Aha. Myślałem, że bijemy się na poważnie. At least the flats put out the fire. But flats? On the moon? Unbelievable. You think you've won? You actually think I was taking that battle seriously? Ja w sumie też nie. I told you my target is Jinako. If you are all here, then none of you are protecting her. I know where she is too. The execution device should be making mincemeat of her right about now. What? Oh no, Jinako! Yikes, the battle out there's getting loud. Are they fighting a servant? I wonder if they are as awesome as Karna. Anyway, if the enemy is a servant or something just as strong, then I better get the militia out of here. This is Jinako. I repeat, this is Jinako. Let Marcisław's team handle the fence, the rest of you evacuate to Area E. The Koyan Mall is safe right now. Ah, something's grinding away at the door. It sounds like meat being cut with a chainsaw. Moon cancer Jinako detected. Executing. It's some kind of blender. I knew it. What are you gonna do to my precious flag? Smutne, że Jinako zginęła. Unforeseen attack. Critical damage incurred. Mission failed. Mission failed. Psiarskie przyszły. I swear, as an outsider I've been doing my best not to get involved. But I can't let this kind of destruction continue unabated. Losing this world hold Dubai would be a cultural loss for everyone. So in order that we retain this rich scintillating culinary culture, I will dispatch these invaders. For the curry! Huh? Who is that? Protak, co nie przeczytał Tsukihime, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon, dostępne już dzisiaj na waszych konsolach, ale nie na PC-cie, bo Nasu jest zjebany. W ogóle wczoraj był taki newsik, może nie każdy o tym usłyszał, ale dostajemy mobilną wersję Mahoyo. Bo jak wszyscy wiemy, Nasu uważa, że visual novele należy doświadczać na wielkim ekranie. Dlatego jego visual novele są dostępne na Switchu Mini i na telefony. To swoją drogą nie jest wcale nowa rzecz, tego najpewniej nie dostaniemy po angielsku, bo nie, ale Stay Nighty są po japońsku na japońskim App Store dostępne tak normalnie, można sobie je kupić na telefon. Jest no nic nowego, ale nadal zabawne. Jeszcze jakiś saporcik. Ty jesteś saporcik? Nie do końca. Najlepiej jakby to był saporcik taki kosmiczny. Jakie są kosmiczne serwanty? Nie Flight, tylko Space. Bibi Dubsko Ascension 2. Tu bad, że jej jeszcze nie przelewelowałem. Forina. Ten Forina może kiedy indziej będzie użyty, bo nie chcę wystawiać dwóch tych samych dziewczynków, bo jeszcze spowoduje paradoks czasowy. Teraz mogę ją zabić? What was that?
特別授業行ってみましょう。いいですね。いいですね。
Kill!
現在固定。主の皆において第7の神よ、火よ。鉄は炎に。精霊よ、この魂を救いたまえ。耳が。しろ。どういう意味。絶対に逃がさない。いつまでも甘くはないと言ったでしょ。行きます。
Moje jebane szczęście.
逃げまで。
O, serio mnie coś zaraz piźnie.
これでいい。行きます。これでいい。この時を待っていました。それで領主、はい。沈み。乱暴。真実はね。乱暴。欲しいものは
Jakiś znowu Rambo.
全部欲し。町は清潔に。町は清潔に。出て。行きなさい。ここ。減りましょう。月の虜にしてあげる。
Ma taki perfekcyjny midshield. Do obtłuczenia nie rusza. Ale okej, pobawimy się w ten sposób.
優しい時間達成。いいですね。
Po prostu szybciej skujemy ryli.
現在固定。主の皆において第7の神よ、火よ。鉄は炎に。精霊よ、この魂を救いたまえ。耳が。お好きなように。話わかる？待望のシエル様。いつまでも甘くはないと言ったでしょ。町は清潔に。行きません。
Pojebany Enfirodzie.
追い詰めましょう。と、いいですね。行きますよ、怪生物。どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台無しです。むつやい。なので自称の紙幣に言ってください。耳が。
Jak to mis?
よそ見は感心し、もっと倒れなさい。悪には無知、罪には重い体罰を。乱暴。
Dobra, mamy tempo, jeszcze 2 sekcje nam zostały. I remember these attacks now. You are the mysterious servant we encountered while we were sightseeing. Bibidubai did say not to engage with servants from outer space. Fine, I suppose Jinako has been punished enough. Besides, she's a coward of among cancer. I doubt very seriously she will so much as consider trying to win the election after this. Come back to your senses, Tenochtitlan. My senses are the same as ever. You, on the other hand, should do the smart thing and stay out of trouble until the election ends. Just to be clear, I'm not retreating, I'm just going home now that my job is done. That was a warning. For your sake, I hope you come to realize your own true feelings as soon as possible. Krzysiu, tu jest coś po hebrajsku napisane. A winner will be chosen from among the moon cancers, regardless of what kind of person they may be. I'm counting on you to make the right choice, otherwise it will be too late. What was that all about? At least she didn't hit you with whatever she threw at you, Master. It looks like some kind of membership card. Her taste is absolutely atrocious. These patterns look like writing of some kind. Weird, they seem legible, but I can't read them. It's just a warning, no big deal. More importantly... Hello, sorry if I overstepped back there. Not at all, you were a huge help. I believe we met before, but let me just make sure. You said you were Shield the Executor, right? Yes, that's me. I'm glad you remember. Oh, and don't worry about Jinako, she's safe. Old Dubai wouldn't survive without her, so I made a point of protecting her. So you are here on Moon Dubai too, huh? Yes, I was very surprised when the cityscape changed all of a sudden. I could tell the time for sightseeing was over, so I've been looking into what was going on myself. But after 8 days without food I got pretty hungry. Unfortunately there were no decent restaurants anywhere. Then I smelled something tantalizing coming from this direction and somehow made it here, fighting for my life all the way. Chakarin was it? He took very good care of me after I got here. I was just starting in on my second helping when the attack started. I see, then I take it you are a Chaldean, a servant on Humanity's side? Yes, of course, the whole reason I was dispatched to this time and sector was because we detected a distortion in humanity here. That said, our missions are similar, but they aren't exactly the same. Which is why I've been doing my best to keep my distance and not get involved. I mean, I'm a moon cancer too, right? So you probably would have thought I was your enemy. I didn't have a way to prove otherwise. Does this mean you will be willing to help us? You want help from a shady lady like me? You do realize I'm a mysterious executor, right? That's the best part. You're not shady at all. We can tell you are righteous and pure of heart just by being near you. Ma taki second road heroin vibe wokół siebie. Yeah, there aren't many servants who exude lawful good to this degree. Indeed, you remind me of Sir Galahad, or perhaps I should say Marsh. At any rate, keeping all Dubai safe as you've just done would be a great help. Yeah, we don't care that you are a moon cancer. Hell, Master Marcisław here doesn't even bat an eye at working with beasts. Huh? Marcisław? Did you say Marcisław? Then you must be the legendary master who brought the recipe for homemade curry to the Sapphire Galaxy. Oh, then Space Ishtar and Jane must have popularized it. What an incredible stroke of luck, it seems I have no choice but to be your friend now. Feels the aura. Alright, allow me to introduce myself properly this time. My name is Shell, I'm an executor and anti-vampire specialist. I can't help you out as much as I'd like, but please don't hesitate to call on me in an emergency. There's only so much I can reveal about my oh so mysterious position, but I will be happy to assist as much as I'm permitted. Ej, zmienił się obrazek. Była tu wcześniej ta dupajska baba, a teraz jest tutaj ta druga dupajska baba. I najwyraźniej przestało zmieniać ekspreszony. Ma zawsze oczy zamknięte. In a mysterious way. A nie, chwila. Jednak nie, po prostu wolniej działa. Funy. Okej, zostały 2 sekcje, z czego przyszło ma tylko 4 strzałki. Jest duża szansa, że jutro skończymy całość. I będziemy mieć 3 dni wolnego. 2 dni wolnego. No, to widzimy się w takim razie jutro, po tym jak już pokażą Anniversary Servanta na JP. Pamiętajcie, że to będzie Toko i jak nie będzie to Toko, to ja i tak wam nie uwierzę. Zrobię co najmniej 15 editów, żeby wyglądało to tak, jakby tam była Toko. No, Chinako będzie prezydentem i wystawi wszystkim rentę. To było dziwne, CE. Was that a threat? No, tutaj. Poproszę mi dać tą Echan. To nie jest Echan, ale też ładny widok. Za posiadanie Kiary na 100 i z CE z drinkiem dla 2. Czy to czasem nie było to CE od tego walentynkowe CE od Roycha? Gdzie jest drink i klucze do pokoju? Dlatego właśnie zapytałem, is that a threat? Ja się idę schować, a tymczasem na razie pozdro i z fartem. Widzimy się jutro na wielkim finale.